What is that? What do you think you're doing? Are you singed? Oh, Dean, you must have scared him. Oh, he must be worried sick. He thinks you're in here with me. He's probably thinking that. Oh, did you hurt him? The dragon! Oh, I can't believe this. What are you talking about? Oh. It's been so long, I've forgotten. Well, I am sorry to inform you, but I am in need of rescuing. No, I'm very content here, thank you very much. I am not under some sort of spell. I am fully well-minded, thank you. So I'll say it for you again. I am in need of rescuing, so you may take your leave. No, I am not. I'm very content here, thank you very much. I think you failed to realize that my own father placed me here, in this tower, on his own accord. I was not put here by some evil witch or some curse. I was put here as a trophy. So some suitor who was strong and brave enough who could go through all the geography and landscape and trials and the dragon, that they would be suitable to marry me. So no, I do not wish to go back. And I am sorry for whatever you went through, and I commend you for the determination that you had to go through all that. But I do not wish to go. So I am sorry that you came all this way. I never thought anyone would be able to make it, so I never thought I'd be having this conversation. No, I really do not wish to go. How many times must I tell you? No, I am not lonely. I have a demon. The dragon. Yes. He might hate everyone else who comes on these grounds, but he cares much for me. The only unconditional love I have ever had in my whole life. Yes. I never thought that coming into this tower, this castle that is guarded by a dragon, a prison, would actually bring me the freedom that I so desired. Going back to my kingdom to marry would be a prison. Here I can just be me. I can do as I please here. I can do as I please with the demon. What great company he is. Well, he tried to kill you because you were trying to get in, were you not? If I so wished, a demon would fly me anywhere I desired. I highly doubt my parents think that I'm able to actually leave, but I can. They probably didn't plan on me befriending the dragon that was supposed to keep me inside. But I'm very content here. I can walk inside the grounds, play around with the demon, read, just run, do as I wish, in my own little castle. that is all mine. Yes, I am very fond of Adim. I'm sorry if he did singe you. He was just trying to protect me. That is his job, after all. When I first came in here, I was utterly terrified of him. But I failed to realize that his job is to keep me safe. So why would he ever harm me? So one day when I was so sick of the loneliness, the ache that it gave me, day after day, I just wanted to see someone, something, some form of company. And I figured, what else did I have to lose? A lifetime of solitude? Waiting for some cocky suitor to strut down that pavement outside and whisk me away into a marriage I did not want. So, middle of the night, pitch dark, I walked down the corridor with a candle in hand, deep down into the castle where he would sleep. I could hear his gentle snoring every night. I walked down there and slowly walked down the foyer to the dragon that was placed before me. He knew I was there. As soon as I stepped a foot onto the marble flooring, his eyes flicked open. Beautiful gold. At the time, though, they weren't that beautiful. I had never been more scared in my whole life. But I thought it was worth the risk. Better than going into madness. So with very wobbly legs, I walked down the foyer, up to the dragon. He did not move. He just watched me, which I see now was probably the best thing to do. If he moved, I'd probably be too scared to do anything. But he let me walk up to him, and I stood there, unsure of what to do. But he knew what to do. He took his very enormous tail. He just gently moved it just enough so that way the end of it, which was small enough that it wouldn't knock me over, and he just gently laid it on my foot. And I knew then I made a friend. The first friend I've ever had in my whole life was a dragon. And then I realized that this place that I hated, I could make it into my own, and I have. Sorry for that long tale, it really doesn't matter. If you do wish to leave, I can walk you out. Adim will not hurt you as long as you are with me. And again, I am sorry for your perilous journey, but I am not leaving. You don't want to go yet? If you think you're going to convince me to leave, you are sorely... Oh. Well. I suppose chatting isn't so terrible. But you really didn't hurt Adim, did you? Well, I just... No one's ever made it this far before, so... I wanted to be sure I didn't need to go check on him. But I suppose I should ask you if you're burned. I'm sorry, it's rather inconsiderate of me. I care so dearly for Adim, I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to him. Here, let me see your hand. Clearly it's burned, or it's damaged at least. I do have medical care here. They stocked this tower with different amenities and things for my time here. I'm certain they knew it would be quite a while before I would be rescued. And the demon has accidentally burned me from time to time, so I do know how to treat it. Here, let me see. It's not terribly bad. I've had worse. Oh, Deem always feels so guilty. But no, you'll be just fine. Just have to clean and bandage it, and it'll be good as new in a few weeks. Just be a bit tender. How long have I been here? That's a good question. Goodness, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Probably about... say 10 years? 10? No. Perhaps 9. 9 years? I was thrown in as a teenager. How naive I was. In the beginning, I believed it was for the best. I truly did. I never thought my parents could do anything so selfish. I thought, no, this is for the greater good of the kingdom, for the greater good of me. They are finding someone who would be so brave and strong and courageous enough to take my hand. But it did not take me long to realize as soon as I was left at this place that it was not a gift. They never sent any letters. Anything. Paid me no mind. I was not important unless it was for political gain. My father always wanted a son, after all. He didn't get one, so he was going to get the best suitor he could, even if that meant sending me away. To live with the beast in their eyes. I would never send my child to live with something so dangerous. Granted, even though it was something so horrible to do to a child, I am grateful. Because I do love living here. And I do love Adim. Oh, that dragon has stolen my heart. Not like that. What kind of princess do you think I am? I just mean I'm very fond of him. He's like... I really am not sure. There are days when I get to pet his massive head and play around with him. Surprisingly, he loves to play fetch. And I feel like he's like a small child, one that I must watch over and take care of. But then there are days where I'm so lost and I am down. And he just curls me up next to him. And I feel like the opposite. I think he takes care of me. So it's really hard to say. But I do know that the unconditional love that he has given me, I give him. And I know he would do anything for me. And that is a lot. Because I've never had anyone like that before. A friend. But yes, your hand is all bandaged up. It should be good. And you know, I know before I was rather angry, but I really am sorry you travelled all this way. You look exhausted. Perhaps, if this is something that you would be all right with, I wouldn't mind if you stayed the night. Get your strength back, get some good rest before you head out. And you've been nice to talk to. You're a very good listener. Oh, don't worry about Adim. I have my ways with him. He'll be just all right. And besides, all you've got to see was the front of the castle and, well, wherever you ran in through. Multiple entrances. I hope wherever you did run in through you didn't get singed or burned, did you? We have some very beautiful tapestry here, so... Oh no! Did all the tapestry get burned? No, it's all right. I suppose it will hold a funny memory now. But it is getting late, and I suppose you are very hungry. Would you like to join us for dinner? Of course not. You will not be the dinner. I promise I will not let Deem hurt you. So, if you'd like to get well fed, not fed too, fed, you can follow me. It's been a while since I've had another person to share dinner with. So come along. I'm pretty sure we're having stew tonight.